Hi, what's good, guys? So I'm Michael, and I'm the co-owner and founder of Auto Accelerator. And Auto Accelerator, simply put, we are an established agency that actually helps mobile detailers get fully booked with ceramic coatings and other premium services. So if you're just another detailer that's tired of being screwed over by multiple lead chain companies trying to promise you the same thing over and over again, which always ends up with you never actually getting the results that you're looking for, well, that actually changes today, because in this quick video, I'm actually going to be able to show you why you haven't actually been able to get the results you're looking for, how you can actually be able to change that, and how you can actually be able to win in such a short space of time. In this video, I'm actually going to be able to show you the testimonials and the kind of the results we're actually able to get with our clients, and how you as well can actually be able to replicate that, and how you can actually be able to grow your business. So without further more, let's get it, guys.
So the main reason as to why you're not seeing the results that you want to be seeing, the actual reason why you're not actually winning, is because you're either doing one of these four key components that I'm going to mention to you. So first of all, you're probably trying to do everything for yourself right now. So you're actually wearing too many hats. You're trying to manage your marketing, your content, your client work, basically all on your own. So this not only drains your time, but it also limits your growth, right? And another reason as to why you're not succeeding is because you're basically using outdated tactics. So you're basically using tactics that have been working 6 to 9 years ago, but they simply don't cut it anymore. So if you're currently relying on random posts, or you're basically relying on word of mouth at the moment, I'm sorry to say this, but you're actually falling behind. Another reason as to why you're not succeeding is because right now you're probably underpricing yourself. So by charging too little, you actually attract clients who actually don't see the value in your work. Worse, it actually leaves you burnt out and you're actually struggling to actually scale. And finally, you lack a clear professional branding. But how can you actually fix that? How you can actually fix that is very simple. First of all, you need to stop doing everything for yourself. You need to be able to create leverage for yourself. Because if you can focus on the best things that are actually going to make your business move forward, what is going to happen is that, especially, you're going to be able to now get a business, or actually run a business that's actually going to start bringing you a consistent stream of jobs. Another thing, you need to be able to get in front of the right people at the right place at the right time. You need to be able to attract high quality paying clients without any kind of guesswork, basically allowing you to follow up with them automatically without you even lifting a single finger. You need to be able to raise your prices and actually attract better clients, right? Because when you position yourself as the premium service provider, you not only attract clients who are willing to, and are happy to go with you, but they're actually willing to pay you for what you're actually worth. And lastly, you need to be able to level up your brand and look like the expert. Now, who this is actually not for, to be completely transparent with you, this is not for any non-certified detailers or any mobile detailers that don't have any space or any room to take on more vehicles at the moment. This is actually not for any detailers who value their money more than they actually value their time. This is definitely not for any detailers who don't have the funds to invest into their own personal growth and their own business growth. And finally, this is not for any detailers who aren't serious about actually taking action and hitting their goals. So if you actually fit into any of these categories right now, I'm sorry, but you just want to have to scroll off, because this video is definitely not made for you, right? But now, allow me to show you a few of the clients that we have worked with. So this is actually Carlos Moreno. He's actually one of our guys in Thoughts in Colorado. Before working with us, Carlos was in a lot of debt at the moment, trying to pay off all the due debts for his shop. He was actually getting no consistent flow of leads, and he was actually scared and almost did not join us. But since working with us, within his first week, we were actually able to secure him 5 ceramic coating jobs, right? So he was actually making around from $1,000 that week, and within the space of 5 weeks later on, we actually got him to 25K. So as you can see for yourself, on a Monday he closed the $1,000 job. Tuesday he closed the 700. Wednesday he closed the 1,250. Thursday he closed the 1,300, and Friday he closed the 700. So it's safe to say that he was now getting the consistent stream of jobs that he was looking for, and now Carlos is actually really happy and better off with the way he is now. And now another one of our guys, so that you can be able to see, this is actually Elias. So Elias is actually the owner of Diamond Detailing. He's actually one of our guys in Albuquerque. And before working with us, he actually got burned by the last company. So the last company he was working for, he actually spent over $7,000 on ad spend, right? And he never got a single job from that, which actually left him really burnt out. He was actually really scared to increase his prices because he never actually believed in himself. And worse than foremost, he was actually doing interior jobs at the time, right? So he wasn't mainly doing the high ticket jobs that he desperately wanted to do. But then at that moment in time, when he was actually making 2K, within the space of 3 weeks, we actually got him from 2K to 14K. And because of that, he's now actually better off now. And he's actually now starting to see the stream of jobs that are actually flowing nicely onto his calendar, right? And this is actually his testimonial video, which you guys can see in the description below. Another one of our guys as well. This is actually Jamal Pierce. Jamal Pierce actually being the owner of Auto Shine Wash and Detailing. Before working with us, Jamal was actually doing around $600 jobs. So he was actually not in the position to say where he was actually getting a lot of clients through the doors that are knocking. He actually got burned by 5 other agencies, by the way. So he actually got screwed over by so many guys who promised him the same thing, basically saying they can run his Google ads, they can actually run his campaigns. He never got anything from it, right? And since working with us, with the automated system that we implemented to his company, Jamal was actually able to cash collect 7K within the space of 2 weeks. I mean, he was literally getting so much volume with us right now. He literally asked us to turn down the ad campaign because it was seriously wow. Now, who this is actually for? So this is actually for detailers who actually have already a high conversion rate in sales and referrals, because technically it wouldn't make sense for us to be bringing you these jobs yet you're unable to close off these jobs, right? This is for detailers who actually have the funds to invest into their personal growth. It's for detailers who actually take their detailing career very seriously. And most importantly, it's for detailers who actually have the confidence when speaking with customers, right? Now, you may be asking yourself, who are we exactly? Are we a marketing company? Are we a lead gen company? Are we with Angie's List or something like that? So we are not either of those, but what we are though, we are actually growth partners. So to simplify this in simple terms, we're actually growth partners where we're actually helping detailers across the US actually scale and actually add an extra set of codings onto their calendars every single week, basically getting them fully booked out within 2 to 3 weeks in advance, right? So the outcomes and benefits of working with us are very simple. You're actually going to be earning more money, and you're at the same time you're going to be able to close more deals. That means you're going to be doing less work less hours, and actually while you're actually working less hours, you're actually going to be closing more deals, basically removing yourself from the equation. That's actually how you create leverage for yourself, because that way you're actually able to focus on the things that's actually going to let your company grow while we take care of the rest. So the 4 things that we are actually going to do for you when you partner with us, and it's literally guaranteed, is actually really simple. So our team of advertising experts will create a local campaign in your exact area, 100% exclusivity, it's all to you. Reason being is because we don't work with everyone, right? So if we worked with everyone, and especially if we had more than one client in one specific area, then obviously you guys would be fighting over the same jobs, and that's not fair for anyone, right? So it's very important to make sure that all the jobs that we get for you are going to be exclusively yours and go straight to you. So that is one important take. You'll also be getting qualified codings where they'll actually have the option to book in an appointment with you, or we will be preparing them before the appointment. So we basically be sending your reminders to you and also to the lead coming up through the appointment, basically to prepare you and the customer, right? So in simple terms, what we're trying to say is we'll be warming up and sending out personalized text and emails to your pipeline, basically full of the qualified appointments who didn't book in. So our golden shorts is basically to generate the leads on your behalf. And then after once they have been generated, then we just book them onto your calendar. And that's where you can actually be able to have us actually close them for you, or you could actually be able to close them yourself, depending on what you're actually looking for, right? So we will be providing you with all the scripts. We're providing you with all the most optimized and the highest converting scripts, so you can actually maximize your conversion rates. We will also be establishing a more local authority with your Google review campaign. And most importantly, we'll also be sending out personalized messages to your entire past clients list, so that you can actually be able to maximize the number of codings that you can be able to acquire. Very important that you're able to retain your past clients and also be able to retain and also potentially get future clients that we'll be sending for you. So since you're watching this video, I'm also going to be able to guarantee you this right now. So basically, if you don't get 15 codings in 90 days, we offer you a full refund plus double your investment, and we pay for your ads until you actually get them. And yes, you heard me right.
Alright guys, so you've officially reached the end of this video, and if you liked anything that I said throughout the course of this entire video, the next steps for you is actually simple. Simply book in a call with myself and my team, and together we'll actually be able to come up with a game plan for you that will actually allow you to finally break free from the cycle of despair, allowing you to finally reach your goals. But until then, it's been a wonderful pleasure speaking with you. I'm Michael, and we'll see you soon. Auto Accelerator.